So as we wrap this week up and look a little bit forward to the next week, let me just reiterate what we have been talking about one last time. And this may be repetitive, but bear with me. The idea is, in conclusion, that we make choices with our will. The best place we can make choices, the place we have the most control over, is our thoughts. And if we concentrate and make choices to think godly thoughts, that will change our feelings into good feelings of joy and peace. And having these good feelings produces the cycle where we can make godly choices. Now, if we have this virtuous inner cycle, that allows us to engage our body and glorify God with our bodies. And as we glorify God with our bodies and our behavior, then we can engage in community and social context. And we are able to be a blessing to those around us. And one of the ways we're able to be a blessing is to invite others to join us in this community with Christ. That we can, as we do that, we can help meet their physical needs. We can help them worship God and affect how they feel about the world by engaging them with the truth of God in missions. We can teach them to think about God correctly, and we can challenge them also to make decisions to follow Christ as well. So this is the big picture of the inner and the outward journey of peace and power as we come to a conclusion. However, next week, there is one more point that kind of overlaps this whole piece, and that is prayer. How does our spirit engage the Spirit of God in prayer that undergirds every piece of this journey, both the 5 inner pieces and the 5 outer pieces? How does prayer undergird and support the entire thing? So that is next week, talking about prayer. But between now and then, here are some questions for you to ponder this week to examine your life in light of what we've learned about community. How have you deepened your relationship with another Christ follower this week? Is there someone who you need to reconcile with? Have you spent adequate time prioritizing your God-given relationships in your church, in your family, in your community? Who haven't you seen in a while? And as we look at the outer journey, here are some questions to think about. Who have you gone out of your way to be welcoming towards, to welcome into your life this week? Is there something you need to do to make your lifestyle more welcoming to others, or to make you more available to welcome others? Now, that's a hard question that for COVID experience, but think through, how can you make your lifestyle more welcoming to others? Who have you snubbed? Who have you not included, purposefully not included in your life? Think about those questions this week. Subscribe to this video channel, like us on social media, as you can see all the links below, and hope to see you next week as we talk about prayer and how prayer engages all the pieces of a person into this transformative process of becoming more Christ-like.